let's do this. I know you can't hear me. There's a good reason for that. And that is because the microphone is on the floor. Right here. So, we're going to enter the home of a mind. So, unless the jump scares are randomized, I don't think that I'm going to get caught by any of them again. So if something crazy happens and I barely react, just, yeah, I've gone through the whole game already. But I am missing the final achievement, which is called The Whole Story. So let's get to that. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see. Games, Transference. I did the entire game in one sitting. It was actually gifted to me by some of the guys at... Okay, so here's the concept behind the game. There's a man named Raymond Hayes who invented a technology that allows for a one-to-one replication of human consciousness inside of a computer. And he used his own family as the test subjects. Not a great idea. So, they're all living inside the computer, but the simulation is fractured and broken. Something has gone wrong, and you are the only person capable of seeing the simulation for what it really is. So you jump around between everyone's perception of the simulation and try to navigate the family through it. Yeah, OBS crash, that kind of happens, but I'm missing one achievement. The whole story. Find all the collectible video log. That is a typo, probably. It is, here's the thing. It deals with some really heavy themes. Like, after I finished playing the game, I checked some reviews, and some people, it hit a little bit too close to home. What the hell? Why can't I get the mic out? I want to get this out of the way. The normal microphone. Throw that over there. It's a bunch of different video logs. So, it is definitely an experience, I will say that. It was really good. But it was also really messed up. So we're going to go back and find all the video logs to sort of piece together what little bits I wasn't able to infer. Let's try to figure it out. So, activate VR. Come on, Steam, load up. Before you mention anything, yeah, I was playing Rivals today, sue me. Shut it up, you. Let's plug in the VR base station and step into the home of a mind. My God, Raymond in this game is such a horrible person. Like, you'll see it as the game progresses, just how bad of a dude this guy is. Let's see, let me double check, make sure that everyone can see what's going on. Perfect. We're going to play at 30 FPS, which is, or at least streaming it at 30 FPS, just because I'm lazy and I don't want to change it. Because that requires resetting the stream again. Let me grab my hands. Hands grabbed. Let's go. So last time I played, I missed out on the chat, and I missed the part where people said, hey, subtitles would be nice, so we're going to turn on subtitles before we start. Let's do this. Once again, I'm really, really in debt to the guys at Ubi who actually hooked me up with a copy of this. I like the guys at Ubi Montreal. They are really cool. All of them. Everyone that I've talked to, I think that they make great stuff, and I'm a little sad to see that. Here's the thing: the things that they've been working on are fantastic. I believe they also worked on Far Cry 5. They made Transference. They made Eagle Flight. Like, I think that they're on a roll. By the way, I need to clean this up a little bit. There's some gunk on my lenses. Let me grab my microfiber cloth and clean that up before we get too far into it. So let me know how I sound over the game. I will be able to check the chat on occasion. So if you could let me know how the audio is, that would be great. Let me just turn it down on the PC. There we go. Let's turn the... Where is it? ER settings. Nope, don't need that. Graphic settings. Where are the subtitles? There they are. Okay, cool. All right, let's check the chat. What does the chat say? The chat says Rivals is bad. Yeah, whatever. I like it, so shut up. Sometimes they're literally the second place you checked. Yeah, I noticed. All right. Go to resume game and play it at the end, but we'll go to new game. That's fine. Let's do this. Hello, Raymond.
First, thank you so much for all the invaluable experiences we had while working together. I've taken our research and the research of the greats and the ancients, and I have found the key. It was right there in front of us the entire time. All it took was the willingness to see it and to use it. And now I have unlocked the door. The ability to take an entire cognitive system from this world and breathe it into a perfect virtual space. True one-to-one consciousness replication. Vita Eterna.
Life everlasting.
My family and I will be relocating now.
Fuck you.
But we look forward to seeing you very soon.
Actually, fuck you.
I have so much to show you.
I hate that guy. You're gonna hate him too. Okay, so... here's the deal. Alright, how's the audio? Alright, still haven't mentioned that. We're missing quite a number of video logs, about half of them. So we need to find these. Let's do this. I don't think that we'll find any out here. I think we'll have to actually get inside before any of that takes place. So let's just go inside.
Where is everybody?
Well, you and your family are the only ones who are supposed to be in here.
I can't find my dog.
Sorry, Leica. That poor kid.
I can't find my dad. I can't find my mom. How did we get here?
Alright, now I'm going to start looking around a little bit more. Alright, what was the sequence? C, D, E, F. All right. Let's go.
Help me, please!
Who are you? Someone's gotta save us.
All right. So I'm going to guess that the jump scares are all in the same places. Which means... he's down here.
Are you a dream?
Nope. All right.
To the machine.
All right, so... the thing is not going to let me downstairs yet. I don't know whose reality we're looking at right now. That will take me back to where I was. I don't want to touch that. Actually, I do want to touch that. We're missing, we're going to be missing a door knocker. Yep. Missing file. Door knocker for apartment C.
I can't remember how we got here.
Sorry, Ben. Alright. Where's the knocker? If you don't want to get spoiled, I highly suggest you watch the stream before this one, because I know basically all the puzzles right now, so there's not a whole lot of figuring it out. Found the easiest way to play this is just standing up and using the button to turn. Because I was turning around a lot in the previous stream. Alright. Let's go put the knocker back.
Please, help my dad.
Yes, it is. Welcome to Ben's house. This is Ben's interpretation
One new message.
of his home.
Guys, it's Mom. I'm gonna be a little late today at the studio. Benny, I think you're gonna like the song I'm writing. There's a part I'm writing just for you. It goes like this. La, 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 la,
Help us get out of here. Have you seen my dog?
You're not gonna like what you find, dude. Here we go. The simulation for what it is.
Hi, you reached
Raymond Hayes.
Catherine Hayes and Benjamin Hayes. Now please leave a message. Kat, are you there? It's been 2 weeks since I've heard from you, and I'm honestly completely freaking out. Hello? Anyone? Hello? Okay, I'm calling the cops. If you're in Fiji and forgot to tell me, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm taking this with me. There's no reason to take it with me. It's gonna disappear the moment I let go of it, but... Actually, I never really investigated this place for any video logs. No video logs. Of course, this is the simulation for what it is. There wouldn't be anything here, would there?
Happy birthday to you.
Well, Ken,
Oh, what'd you wish for?
leave him alone. All right, should we dig in? Leave him
What
alone.
did you shh?
Raymond, leave him alone.
Tell me, what'd you wish for?
Everyone's different memories of the same event.
What's going on?
Alright,
I don't like it here.
let's look for video logs. Ooh, does this count? Yeah, there we go, there's one. New log. Video log Rayman. So this is one of Ben's. Is it this one? No? I've seen this one. Could it be this? I've seen that one too. Is it this one?
Happy birthday, dear Benjamin.
It is this one.
Happy birthday to you. Blow out the candles.
Don't you want to know what my wish is?
You're not supposed to say.
Leave him alone. Can I talk to you for a second?
What?
You know, he only gets one birthday. Do you think that you...
He's having a good time.
He's not having a
He is. He's.
You're not paying any attention. You're not even singing the song.
Mom!
I just did sing.
Dad! Come on!
I just want him to have a nice day. I just want him to have a nice day, please.
He's having a nice day. He's
Can you
got the
please
cake,
just
he's
be
got-
nice to him?
Well, that's how Ben remembers it. By the way, so, quick thing to point out. Everyone in the game remembers all of these events very differently. But by watching everyone's own interpretation of what happens, you start to figure out the truth of the situation. And some of them are, some of Raymond's specifically are pretty not good. I'll play the worst one when we get to it. So, there's one video log we didn't find. There's the A. We'll need that. Oh, right. This just goes up forever, doesn't it? Alright. Well, let's put this on the door.
I'm by myself. Mayday! Mayday! Tell me what to do. Please. Can you hear me?
Use how Ben remembers the bathroom.
Over. What is this then? It's Big Ben! Benjamin! Over. What's going on? Something scary. Dad? Are you there?
Alright, let's get out of here.
Daddy? 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 It's me, Ben. I don't know what to do. I don't want to hear.
Boston goes into Game 2 of the Eastern Conference semifinals with a one-game lead over Philly. Go! 5, 4, 3, 5, 2, 7. Help build the
What is that, Daddy? Daddy? It's me, Ben.
I don't think I ever pressed the light on the other side. I'm not gonna press that. Did I ever press the light out on the stairwell? I don't think I did. Let's do that.
Like it here.
Wait, where'd it go? What? I saw it. It was here. It was here. Oh man, the game whammied me. Alright, well, hopefully I didn't need to go through there to find a vlog, because otherwise, it's lost. Let's go to Ray's reality.
It's Cedric. Sid, is this real? Doesn't feel right. I'm in my room. Are you there? Where's Mom?
Alright.
Stuck here.
Vlogs?
What to do? Can you hear me? When things back the way they
Nope.
were. Something's gone wrong. Can't find you. I can't find Mom. I can't find anyone. Dad, it's me, Benji, your son. You need to fix it, Dad. I hear something.
There's no greater burden than a succession of happy
This is our
days.
house. It's not our real house. I'm scared, Dad. Totally freaking out. I can't find Leica. I think she ran away. Can't find her. I can't find her.
Ben's house. Not Ben's house, Raymond's house. He thinks everything's a problem to solve with the computer. It's filled with all kinds of different pills. Caffeine.
Benjamin. I don't know how to get back. Can you hear me? It's me, Benji, your son.
Alright, that door doesn't open yet. This room is the only one that's the same in almost everyone's house. It's always this. It's always light bulbs, these books, and toiletries.
Can you hear me?
Don't know if that means anything, but...
I don't know what's going on.
Cat? Are you with Benji?
Answer. Are you mad at me?
Alright. No, not in there.
What's up? She ran away.
Die, my darling, die.
Find her.
How do I find the right frequency?
I don't know what hit that.
Benjamin!
Scared, Dad. I don't know
Where?
what's going on.
The universe is a symphony of strings.
Here's something.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
I'm scared, Dad.
I just realized I'm standing quite close to my bed because I just whacked it, so I'm gonna move this way a little bit. Recenter.
Now. Is that you, Dad?
I don't think I'm gonna find a login here.
There's a special place just for us.
Are you mad at me?
Benji, is that you?
Is this real?
Benjamin!
Feel like
Yep, endless staircase again. No point being out here. I don't think. I don't see anything. Alright.
help me, Dad.
Let's flip back.
Please, Dad. Please, tell me where you are. I am so scared. Isn't it a dream?
Benji, is that you?
Is it? Dad, it's me, Benji, your son.
Well, let's just go back, I guess. To Ben's house.
Put things back the way they were.
Oh no, this isn't Ben's house. Is it? No, this is Ben's house.
Are you there? Can you hear me?
Dad, Daddy, is that you?
I'm here, Benji. It's so good to hear your voice.
Dad, I'm scared. There's something here with me.
Stay calm, Ben. Now listen. At the garage.
Dad, it's coming.
Go to the garage, Ben. Get out of there now.
Dad!
Ben, can you hear me? Ben!
Heck no!
I think we're stuck. We're stuck.
No kidding. Right, this part. Now, it's my guess that this is the dog's perception. Because when he tried to do this with the dog, I don't think it went right. He doesn't understand the radio. Dog doesn't understand anything, really.
This isn't how it's supposed to work.
There's the L. Let's put these back on the fridge for now. So, how do I get out of here? And there's never any logs in here. I think this is the dog. Alright.
Is that you?
Nope. Alright. Back here again. I need to find the key to get out to the garage. Alright, I'm stuck in here, aren't I? Yup. Closets are boring? I mean, Okay, let's see here.
Hi, Cat. What can I say? Wrote you a poem. It's not very good. Poetry is mathematics. My classes are fun. Anyway.
Sleeping pills. Well, I could go through here. It doesn't take me back to Ben. That is just getting louder, isn't it? Where's the key? Okay, think. There it is! Key! Alright, Ben's backyard. We've been here. But have we been to... That's not Raymond. Green is not Raymond. I don't think. See if we can find any logs out here. No, that's not gonna open. The garage. Maybe around the car? Maybe in Leica's... Anything in here? No? Nothing in Leica's kennel. Or doghouse. I'm missing video logs, man. I gotta find the video logs. There's nothing back there, I already know that. Did I miss one in the shack? No? Is there like a flash drive around here, or a cassette tape?
I want to go back to the way it was. My dad's a scientist. He studies how we're
Ben's plan to go back to San Francisco on his own.
things differently because we look at the world in different ways. But if we all look at it the same way, you'll see the same thing. Dad says it's all about perspective.
Alright, well, I've unlocked it on this side, which means it should be unlocked on Raymond's side as well, so... Maybe green was Raymond, I don't remember. Yeah, okay, green is Raymond.
So close. So close. I just need a little help.
You need more than that, asshole. What's that? What is this? Use mousetrap. Well, that's not it. I don't need that. See, I thought I checked everywhere. How am I missing more logs? There's the FM radio. What's this? I didn't see this before. Psych evaluation. Yeah, Raymond, you laugh about it all you want. You are fucked up, dude.
Do you see what I see?
Stay out of the goddamn freezer!
No!
I thought you was holding up.
Leica's in there. Leica's in the freezer.
I must find the error.
Alright, let's look around before I turn on the PC. See if I can't find that volunteer consent form. Like anyone would do
The
that.
saliency of an object, person, or pixel is the quality by which it stands out relative to its neighbors.
Cause, yeah. Raymond needs a very, very still snapshot of a brain in order to digitize it. How does he get that snapshot? Well, the freezer. You need to shove somebody into the freezer and freeze them. Which begs the question, how did he get his family in here? Well, to answer that, let's go to the video log that we find in this area.
Okay. 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 Okay, I did it. I did it. Okay, it's done. Okay. And they will thank me. They will thank me later. They will. They will. They will. I'm so sorry. God, what did I do? I'm so sorry.
So meet Raymond. You can hear it. You can hear the dog in there, dude. You can still hear the dog in there.
Good dog. Good dog. The mind untethered.
Walter test case. You know, I never actually checked this out. This was the demo that was on PlayStation 4, the Walter test case. I should play that. Chloroform. Yeah, like I said, welcome to Transference and meet Raymond. I don't remember opening this. Oh yeah, I do remember. Undergraduates, class of 2008. This is actually Ubisoft Montreal. You can see they're all wearing their Transference shirts, but dev team. Benjamin, that last one's blurred out. Oh right. The one really annoying thing about this game is if you bend down, this game thinks you're playing from a seated position. So whenever you bend down, it recenters you. Which is very annoying, but you get used to it. Alright, turn on the PC.
Hello, Ben. I am addressing these work logs to you because it is my hope that you will someday continue this work if I am unable. And also because this, all of this, everything I do here is for you. The brain, that's the problem here. I freeze the brain. Controlled clinical death. Ben, our instincts were correct. Freeze the brain. If I could modify the freezer, everything I do here is for you. That could work.
I'm gonna end up playing through the entirety of Transference again, aren't I? Ooh, what's that? What is that? Oh, another mousetrap. Man, there's a lot of these. But only in Raymond's house. Only in Raymond's mind. Can you ever open the car, can you? No.
There's always a solution.
Raymond thinks he can fix everything.
Many colors become one. Reverse the process. The prism combines the light. Prisms change the way we see light, splitting it.
Any logs in here?
What these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods
Fill up with snow.
My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep.
What's this? There's got to be a log in here somewhere, because I don't remember finding one before. Or mice the first step? I think that he started with his family, dude. Or he started with the dog. I think he started with the dog. Oh, you're right, though. Were mice the first step? That's a good question. That might be why there are so many mousetraps. But only in Raymond's house.
I don't know how much longer I can do this. You have to make a choice. You can have a family or be without us. You can't have both. Ben is a father.
What did I just hit? I just hit something physical. Hold on.
You're a closed door. A do not disturb sign. The message on the bathroom mirror. He needs a real man, Ray. Flesh and blood, and I need.
One sec, let me activate the headset camera so I can figure out what the hell I just hit. Alright, I should move over here.
Silence, Ray.
I should move over here.
So I can think. I can't think with all your bullshit in my head every goddamn minute. All of your promises are worth nothing. Later, Cat. It'll all be worth it later. I don't want to hear it anymore, Ray. I don't want this. I never wanted this. You promised me a marriage, and instead, you gave me.
Even in his virtual house, he's behind on his payments. Yep. Come on, readjust. I leaned over too far. There we go. I don't think there's anything up here. It's dark. Nope, we're back at apartment C. Well, let's get this done with. Or, let's not. How broken is this one still? Yes, okay. Okay. Any logs around here? Maybe a new videotape? No. One adult, one child. Where could the rest of the logs be? Can't open those yet. Alright, so there's nothing too crazy about this room. We're missing the back door now. This opens up now. The birthday cake. Mecca pass butter. Nothing in here. Alright, let's go solve the puzzle. Actually, you know what? It's not gonna do anything, but I want to show you something. I'm gonna take the family portrait. We're going to Ray's house. Everyone remembers that day differently. Two, 4, 7, 6.
Practical application. Woods these are. I think I know. Let's see. Stuff here. This woods filled up with snow. Snowflakes. I found the key. It's the crystal. That's the answer that we've been looking for. Come. Let's take a photo. One final snapshot before we leave.
Raymond remembers it as a happy day. Ben, not so much.
I've made an error. A terrible error.
Alright, where are the logs, though? Alright. 3D print the K so we can open up Ben's room.
Why don't they understand?
Oh, what is that? Oh, that's the K.
There can be no success
Gotta find more logs, come on.
Physics equals behavior equals music equals math.
Not sure how that works, dude.
Have you seen my wife?
Yup. Alright, before I leave, let's actually, I'll leave that there. I'll be back for it. One last patrol. I don't see any logs. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find any logs in here. Not now. Alright. Paper cup. Alright, Ben. Let's go.
She never ran away.
You're right.
What's going on?
This is not mine.
Where's Mom?
You're gonna see him else.
Long, long ago, in a galaxy very nearby, was attending the same school, the world's most mad scientist,
Are you comfortable? Prototypes, huh?
met the world's most beautiful,
Prototypes.
talented musician. Like this, science that, blah, 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 speaking. And they created me, Benjamin Hayes.
I just wish we could go back.
What's this? I remember the first time I was in here, I found a CD that had one of his logs on it. Any kind of like physical media, typically a log. Alright, let's... We are not allowed back in the kitchen. Are we allowed into his parents' room? Not yet. It's like the room you see the least in this game is the parents' room. Where could the rest of the logs be? Can we go into the living room yet? No? Alright. Well, I guess we're just gonna go and advance the story. Let's grab that crystal. Okay. I knew that was coming, that still scared me. Alright. Let's go. I can't open any of these, can I? Ah. Does this exist? Outside?
still my birthday? Today's still my birthday?
Mm.
Today's still my birthday? How did we get here? Did she see you? She's stuck. Please help my mom. Help me find my mom. Please help my mom.
Go to sleep. Good night, my little son.
I don't think I ever tried going through this door. But, again, door's closed off and this is barred off, so back into the house. Mom's house. We're in Mom's house now. The most broken one. She doesn't know where she is or how to get out. And even before that, she felt like everything in her life was her prison.
I have a son. A little son. All I want is silence.
That's the bedroom.
I don't want to remember. We did our best.
Where are her logs, though? There's the light. I'm gonna need that for a puzzle soon. Where are her logs?
It's useless to play lullabies for those who cannot sleep. I gave up everything for him! Without memory, there would be no music. I'm leaving you, Ray.
She tried to leave.
Please, end this.
She tried to get away. But Raymond didn't let her.
What happened to my music?
Yeah, and the handcuffs are engraved with a message from Raymond. Gee, I wonder what that could mean. All right.
They don't need me. No one needs me.
You might have been able to piece together that,
No one can say we didn't try.
their marriage was not good and that Raymond was not a very good dude. You might remember the psychiatric evaluation that he was ordered to take and laughed about when I picked up the note.
Just one last song.
There's Catherine. Where are her logs, though? What's this? Is that a videotape? Or is that just a book? It's just a book.
I'm stuck. I once played beautiful music.
Catherine Hayes. I'm not allowed out of here, am I? Oh, good. Okay. Right, there was a log in one of these. I already got it. I only have 2 of Catherine's.
Happy birthday,
dear Benjamin. Happy
birthday to you.
Go on, blow out the candles.
Yeah. Oh, what'd you wish for?
I can't say.
Yes, you can. Tell me. What'd you wish for?
I can't say. Leave him alone.
What did you? Shh, be quiet.
Raymond, leave him alone.
What'd you wish for, buddy? You can tell me. Tell me. What'd you wish for?
I don't have many of Catherine's files. Only got 2 of them. And again, Catherine only has 3 files. Oh, and lean forward too far. No, nothing there. What are the headphones? They're just headphones. Most items, when you pick them up, they just disappear and reset. Hey, there we go. Catherine's last log.
Well met, my own true love. Well met, cried he. For I've returned from the salt, salt sea, all for the love of thee. But my husband is a carpenter, and a young carpenter is he. And by him I have a little son, or I'd go along with thee. If I should leave my husband dear, and leave my son with he, what have you to keep a wife and keep her from slavery? Good night, little son. Good night, Mama. Sleep sweetly.
Okay, so now we know there's nothing left in Catherine. Oh, what the hell? There we go.
Science is absolute.
Alright, so we don't have any more of Catherine's video logs. How many more? We have some for Ben and some for Ray. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 more logs to find. I can't believe I didn't find them already, though. Yes, Dad. I'm not a monster?
The doctrine that the world is made up of objects whose existence is independent of human consciousness is in conflict with quantum mechanics.
Alright, so it's not in here.
You need to find the crystals.
Shut up, Ray.
My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. Ben, our instincts were correct. They brought us along a parallel path. The temperature was not the condition itself, it was the conditional result. It's the crystals. Sound can be processed through a prism. The wavelength can be increased or decreased. To match those in the subject. If we can translate our perceptions of the world into frequencies and synchronize those frequencies between individuals. This is the answer, man. This is the answer that we've been. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I wrote you something. I know it doesn't make up for things, but I always used to write you poems, so I don't know. I wrote you this. I have been silent far too long. A man who's right yet always wrong. Who only ever wanted more for the woman he made his wife. If she forgave, he'd never cease to fill her heart all up with peace and throw wide open all the doors. For now and the rest of his life, please, Cat. I
This room's the same.
If I could just get. Just
Right.
need a little more time.
Can't interact with that. It's not solid. Funny how we get more time. You'll notice this. We need sand for the hourglass. About out here, anything? I feel like we're missing something. No, I feel like we've missed something. At least a log. Like, we've missed a log already. But let's go to Ben. Ben has the sand. I can still hear the ticking. Oh, I was never in this. At least I don't remember being in here, not from Ben's point of view. I don't remember ever being in here from Ben's point of view. And then again, there's nothing in these drawers, so maybe I was. And I already found what's here. That door doesn't open. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Let's get the sand. Actually. This room's almost the same. Ben's thought machine, mind-reading device.
This essay is about my mom. My mom is a music composer. She writes music for the cello. My mom says that music is the essence of the universe. Everyone has their own music inside of them, waiting for it to come out. She says I march to the beat of my own drum. So does my mom, so does my dad. Together, we kind of make a band. Something tells me we're gonna have a hit on our hands. Top this year.
Yeah, I don't think I... Oh, wait. Hello? I wonder if that piano affects anything. Yeah, nothing here. Wait! I looked away! What? No, wait, what? Hold on. You saw that, right? The moment I looked away from the light switch, it disappeared. Okay, if I just don't look away from it, there it is. There it is. Ah! What? There it is! Hold on. I can never touch that light switch, can I? I am not allowed to touch that light switch. Son of a bitch. You are not allowed to touch that light switch. I can see it below me, and I can see it above me. Door. That's frustrating. Alright, let's get the sand. Narco pass butter.
Just a little more time.
I should leave my husband here and leave my son with you. What I do to keep a wife,
Where's my fucking dog? Laika, it's your girl.
I wish I knew what this said.
Weather region devastated by last March's earthquake and tsunami. Our top story: Osama bin Laden is dead. The terrorist leader was killed during a surprise overnight raid on his Pakistan compound. 5, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, 5.
Is that Catherine? Of course, now it doesn't work. Let me see. Is the light switch here too? No, it's only from Ben's perspective. Is SOS on loop? Because Ray doesn't want to find reality. Yeah, maybe. That sounds about right.
How do we start over?
There are rings. I didn't notice that last time. Maybe there's a log in here. Clearly there's a bunch of stuff I didn't notice the first time through it. I don't know what any of that stuff is. Let's fix the room first. Maybe we'll find it then. Nope. Walked a little too slowly. Let's reach over and touch it, shall we? Come on, there we go. All right.
Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck one, and down he run. Hickory dickory dock. That's a good one. That's good. Here's another. Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to give the poor dog a bone. But when she came there, the cupboard was bare, and so the poor dog had none. She went to the baker's to buy him some bread, but when she came back, the dog was dead. Oh, wait. The best for last. Always the best for last. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. Guide me safely through the night. Wake me from the light. Amen. Ben, it's the crystals.
A log!
Sound can be processed.
I don't... Oh man, which one did I just find?
My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. Ben, our instincts were correct. They brought us along a parallel path. The temperature was not the condition itself, it was the conditional result. It's the crystals. Sound can be processed through a prism. The wavelength could be increased or decreased to match those of the subject. If we could translate our perceptions of the world into frequencies and synchronize those frequencies between individuals, Ben. Ben. This is the answer, Ben. This is the answer that we've been looking for. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep.
You have gone off the deep end.
And miles to go before I sleep. And miles to go before I sleep. Miles to go before I sleep.
I don't think this was the log.
Before I sleep.
Have I seen this one before? Oh, I've seen that one.
Hello, Ben. I'm addressing these work laws.
Yep, seen that one too. So it was the poem. Alright, getting close.
Are within us.
Getting close. I'm gonna take this with me.
Can you hear me?
Ray's walkie-talkie. Wonder what happens when I bring it towards Ben's.
One new message.
It's not gonna be good. I'll tell you that much. There's the crystal. Just so you know, I'm seeing the world through Raymond's eyes.
That's what I bet they'd like to hear. A concert hall filled with no-face people listening to a nothing show. Cue the silent applause.
I won't pick up that crystal just yet. I want to know what happens if I bring this to Ben's room.
Pure.
Nah, nothing happens. Alright, let's go get that crystal. Let's keep going. Dinosaur. Get out of here, creepy clown. Okay. Micah, hi. There's something in here. No?
Did it. Okay, it's done. They will thank me. They will thank me later. They will. They will. They will.
I think she's stuck.
All right, I don't have. I have all of Catherine's logs.
She's stuck. I'm stuck.
I just need to get her out.
Musical phrase, a salient recurring figure, a looping emotional fragment, a succession of repeating notes. A repeated musical phrase, a salient recurring figure, a looping emotional fragment, a succession of repeating notes. A repeated musical phrase, a salient recurring figure, a looping emotional fragment, a succession of repeating notes. A repeated musical phrase, a salient recurring figure, a salient recurring figure, a looping emotional fragment. repeated musical phrase, a salient recurring figure, a looping emotional fragment, succession of repeating notes. A repeated musical phrase, a salient recurring figure, a looping emotional fragment, succession of repeating notes. A repeated musical phrase, a salient recurring figure, a looping emotional fragment, succession of repeating notes. A repeated musical phrase, a salient recurring figure.
This essay is about my family. My family's broken. My family is missing. My family is... Someone help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Please!
Please end this.
What about me? Your son!
I don't think that I think I still missed stuff. I think I still missed a bunch of the logs. No, I'm going back. Nope.
Hello again, my friends. As you can see, my project is a great success. No one saw it. Not you, not the school board, not the press, no one.
Fuck you.
I saw it. Me alone. And now you've all been left behind. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. In the interest of science, I've left all my research in a folder on this drive. Perhaps now you'll take it all more seriously. It doesn't matter to me, though. My family and I, we are eternal.
Or until someone turns off the machine.
We made our paradise. of us together forever. This is Raymond Hayes, Harmony Research Lab, signing off.
And I still missed so much. I still missed so much. There are still 4 more logs I haven't found yet. Where were they? How did I miss it? 1, 2, 3. No, there's 3 left. Damn. 2 of them are Ray's, 1 of them's Ben's. Well, I think that's it for tonight. It is very late. Yes, I'm sure. Goodbye. That game is a trip, man. That game is a trip. Whoop. Yeah, Groove, you stayed for the whole thing. You stayed for the whole thing. Says he left all his notes in a folder on this drive. You think maybe it's actually on my computer? Like in the game's actual, like, folder? You think maybe it might actually be in here? That would be one hell of a trick. No. Video. Audio? Darn. That would be kind of neat. That would be kind of neat. Yeah, that game, right? Square Raid, I guess. Hey, Square. Sorry about that. It's kind of hard to raid, or it's kind of hard for me to notice when I'm in VR, because I basically have to stop the game in order to read chat. Oh, I'm still 3 logs short of completing the game entirely. That's upsetting. But yeah, Groove, that game, I'm glad you were able to check that out. Like, I played that, that's the second time I've gone through it. Oh my god, it's 1:17 a.m.? What the fuck? I stayed up that late? Totally lost track of time. By a lot. I need to go. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go through that game one more time. Try to find the last of the logs. But yeah, no, kinda sucks that everyone's just sort of left in there. I'm in college, yeah. I'm out of college. Doesn't matter, it's still 1:18 a.m. Time passes, regardless of whether or not I'm old or not. Anyway, went through that. Wow. Well, then again, I knew how to solve the puzzles. Of course, I finished it an hour faster than last time. So, I'm gonna go to bed. I'll catch you guys later. Drew, I'm glad you got to see that. But it's about time I go. Yeah, it's my take on Ray's character. Well, how is yours different? I'm actually quite interested. Because oh, he's absolutely fucked up. He literally murdered his family to get them into a computer into a machine. He's trying to do what's best. His patent gets rejected because of no practical applications. And so, what's his first thought? I'm going to use chloroform on my family, shove them into a freezer so I can put them in a computer. I'll show them it works, because I'll take my family, I'll take my wife who is trying to leave me because I'm a dick, and I'm gonna I'm gonna kill her and shove her into her computer. I don't think he's a tragic hero. I really don't think he's a tragic hero. He might view himself as a tragic hero, but I don't know if you noticed in the background, when we were watching that last video, his family was very, very. You could faintly hear his family screaming in the background. He is not a good person. Ben seems to really like him, and I'm wondering why. Catherine was really depressed. She wanted out of that marriage. Laika clearly did not make it through the machine, because Laika's still present in Raymond's version of the house, stuck in the freezer, making noises. So something clearly went wrong with Laika. Anyway, I'm gonna bounce. It is late. I should be more tired, but then again, I've been sucking down coffee literally all day. So, what was the monster in the system? I think it's Laika. Because you notice there was a single version of the house that was more distorted than the other ones, and it was full of that gray crap in the air. There was also nothing to explore. There's nothing to read. There's nothing to interact with in those versions of the house. I'm thinking maybe that's because those particular segments, we were looking at it from the dog's point of view. Like, it doesn't understand. It doesn't know words, so there's nothing to read. It doesn't know what things do, so there's nothing to interact with. So I'm thinking that the monster is Laika, because each one of those people, that was their interpretation of their life and their home. Laika's would be the most distorted because it's not human. Its understanding of where it is much more broken. I'm thinking that the monster was the dog, because it just couldn't understand what the hell was going on, or where it was, or what was going on. And clearly something went wrong with Laika to begin with, because in Raymond's version of the house, Laika is still in the freezer, making noises, clawing at the roof of the freezer. So, I don't know. I'm going to run through the game one more time on my own, see if I can't finish it up, find those last 3 logs. We found, what, 2? Because that's going to gnaw at me. I need to find those last 3 logs. Anyway, hello, Steam VR home. Content from Steam community may not be appropriate for all ages. I don't care. I'm going to go. It's late. I should sleep. I have to pick up my parents from the airport tomorrow. So I will see you later. You guys have a good one.